In your roofing business specifically, is there ways that you guys are leveraging AI today?
Yes.
Maybe to support this new model?
On one side, I'm kind of the old crotchety guy that doesn't like AI. On the other hand, I have an AI company now. So it's here and I can't control it and there's nothing I can do about it. So I might as well put out a product that I think is better than ChatGPT or better than these other versions. So
yeah. And is the primary use case for that, like, can that be used in a retail context to help with communication? So
John's been teaching for a long time. I've been teaching with John for about 3 years. And what I say is 3 years ago, we taught the what. Here's what you need to do. And that helped people, but there was still a lot left. And so 2 years ago, we taught them how. Here's what to do, but here's how we do it. And that helped, but it wasn't enough. And then last year, we taught them the why. Here's what to do, here's how to do it, but here's why you need to do it. And it's helped. And so what we realized that this year is there's guys out there that understand the what, the how, and the why, but they really still struggle to communicate it. People are not naturally good communicators. So that's one thing that is strong, a skill set of mine. And so that's something I teach inside of my company. And I have these narratives built and I'm constantly refining them. And so that's what we're kind of teaching now is how to communicate these things. But that's still a slow process. And you still have guys that don't want to take time to learn. They just want what we call the easy button. I want to give you money and I want you to make my pain go away. And that's not really what John and I do. For a fee, we teach you and mindsets. We teach you how to get rid of the old mindsets and build up new mindsets. And we teach you how to really understand things and think critically about things.
How to get stronger. You don't take away the pain.
That's right.
Yeah.
I teach them how they can take away their own pain.
Yeah.
But now with AI, they're going to use that easy button somewhere. So I'd rather them use my easy button because I think my easy button is better. And if I can, make a profit on that at the same time, I'm happy to do so. For me and John, we always talk a lot about money is the byproduct. And so we didn't build an AI company to make money. We built it to solve a pain and a problem. And if we do a good job of that, serving our customers and relieving that pain, the byproduct is we're going to make hopefully a lot of money.
I like that. Some people are making some pretty bold claims about the future. One of those claims is that give it a few years, there won't really be a need for salespeople anymore because people are just going to talk to an AI that's going to sell them a roof. What would be your take on that?
I think they're already doing that. Eventually, name a job that is safe, insulated from AI.
Permanently, forever. Permanently. Yeah, it's hard. I will counter that I think that there's a very tangible value in human accountability. And the reason why is that even if you have AI and robots doing all of the work, 100% of the actual labor and work, AI and robots they're inherently psychopathic in that they don't have feelings. You can yell at them and it has no effect.
Currently, they are.
Currently, yeah. They could simulate.
The technology curve is exponential, right?
Right.
So, I don't know what your religious beliefs are or whatever. Let's just take, modern day science, that evolution and, you're on this flat line and then there's the wheel, there's fire and there's the wheel and there's thousands and thousands of years and there's virtually nothing. And then all of a sudden you hit the printing press and now people are literate and ideas start to spread and it ticks up a little bit. And then you hit the Industrial Revolution and there's machines and then it starts ticking up and there's telephones and radio, and then there's the internet. And I think that we are now, when you look at an exponential curve, we are in launch position.
Just keep going faster.
It's doubling every year. Yeah. That's what an exponential curve virtually is.
All right.
And if we're in this, where we've already come through the curve and we're now in this launch position, sure, right now, but think about where was AI 1 year ago?
A long ways from where it is
today.
Long ways
from where it is today.
Yeah.
So where's it going to be in a year from now? Even further ahead than it was behind.
Yeah.
So in 5 years from now, I have two buddies that are very good, dear friends of mine, and they started a business. They've built an AI program, I think, and I think they're currently making sales without human interaction.
It's just taking orders.
Now granted, these people are sharp. If a small home service-based company right now is making sales without human interaction.
But wouldn't you say that's small ticket versus a roof that's there's a lot more risk.
It's
involved.
early adoption. People are maybe willing to do that on a small ticket.
But you think over time it won't matter?
No, and I think the time, this is the argument that everybody kind of has is, well, I think it's going to take longer than you think. And I think you're thinking linear and not exponential.
It is hard to wrap the mind around exponential.
It is, yeah.
That's interesting. Well, we will see. We will see how it plays out.